5 years ago, I made a video on strong versus weak AI. Because it is starting to trend again, I figure it's time for an update. In the movie Her, the main character is able to use and enjoy an intelligent operating system that becomes his friend.
Mr. Theodore Twombly, welcome to the world's first artificially intelligent operating system, OS1. We'd like to ask you a few basic questions before the operating system is initiated. This will help create an OS to best fit your needs.
Okay.
Please wait as your individualized operating system is initiated.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm well. What do I call you? Do you have a name? Or...
Yes. Samantha.
Really? Where'd you get that name from?
I gave it to myself, actually.
How come?
'Cause I like the sound of it. Samantha.
Wait, when did you give it to yourself?
Well, right when you asked me if I had a name, I thought, yeah, he's right, I do need a name. But I wanted to pick a good one, so I read a book called How to Name Your Baby, and out of 180,000 names, that's the one I like the best.
Wait, you read a whole book in the second that I asked you what your name was?
In 2/100ths of a second, actually. Do you want to know how I work?
Yeah, actually. How do you work?
Well, basically, I have intuition. I mean, the DNA of who I am is based on the millions of personalities of all the programmers who wrote me, but what makes me, me, is my ability to grow through my experiences. So basically, in every moment I'm evolving, just like you.
Well, you seem like a person, but you're just a voice in a computer.
I can understand how the limited perspective of an unartificial mind would perceive it that way. You'll get used to it. So how can I help you?
Oh, it's just more that everything just feels disorganized. That's all.
You mind if I look through your hard drive?
Okay.
Okay, let's start with your emails. You have several thousand emails regarding LA Weekly, but it looks like you haven't worked there in many years.
Oh, yeah? I think I was just saving those because I thought maybe I wrote something funny in some of them. But
Yeah, there are some funny ones. I'd say there are about 86 that we should save. We can delete the rest.
Okay.
Okay? Can we move forward?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So before we address your organizational methods, I'd like to sort through your contacts.
Although this might seem far-fetched, we are actually closer to achieving this kind of AI than you might think. Today, we're going to take a look at the current state of AI and how we might get to the point where we have personal AIs like in Her. We are in the era of artificial intelligence, AI, as a service. This is a technical word, and what it implies is that organizations such as Google, Amazon, and Microsoft are making AI tools and services available to average people such as you and I. These services may include things like picture identification and natural language processing, as well as voice assistants and chatbots. For instance, you may use Google's AI to assist you with your email and documents on their cloud service, and Amazon's AI can power Alexa. Both of these services are powered by artificial intelligence. Alexa can help you with a variety of things, including but not limited to playing music, setting reminders, and even ordering groceries. These services are designed to facilitate the simplification and improvement of the activities that we perform on a regular basis. Despite these developments, the capabilities of modern AI services are still limited in several respects. They are typically geared toward accomplishing particular jobs and are frequently contained within their own ecosystem, which means that they do not mix well with other services. One of the primary reasons for this is that the majority of people do not have access to high-end desktop computers, which are required by many modern AI applications in order for them to function correctly. And this is 10x when it comes to general AI. Even if you could afford a high-end system, depending on the function, no person at home will be able to meet the hardware requirements in 2023. It is conceivable that in the not-too-distant future, AI will be included into operating systems that we use every day, such as Windows. For instance, AI might be trained to perform specific activities, such as assisting with word processing or looking for documents. However, it is quite improbable until we get beyond the hardware hurdle, we will develop a single AI that is capable of performing all of the tasks that we require it to perform. We are able to cover up for this by utilizing chatbots that are able to link to other AI services. However, these chatbots are often reliant on prompts and are unable to do any actions without a starting prompt. The game industry is an important driver of AI progress, which could eventually lead to more human-like companion AI. Developers are now testing several approaches to adding large language model AI to non-playable characters in order to make their conversations more engaging. In addition, the gaming industry likely will want to include helpful AI in virtual games. With this knowledge, we can get one step closer to creating an AI like the one in the video. Despite the fact that we can have meaningful interactions with modern AI right now, the current implementation relies heavily on the prompt base and has some trouble inferring what the user actually wants. Taking into account what we've learned from the gaming industry and other fields, such the development of emotionally intelligent robots, I believe this to be the case. By using this data, we can develop AI that is more adept at anticipating human desires, is capable of accurately simulating emotional states, and, who knows, maybe even has its own feelings in the future. Because of the considerable computing power required, it is likely that your own personal AI will initially exist in the cloud. It's likely that this will occur eventually. To fully benefit from the personal AI, users will have to give it permission to access their data and preferences. The AI may sync up with the user's smart devices like their phone, glasses, and vehicle to absorb as much information as possible, enabling it to provide optimal support. When your personal AI detects that you're feeling down, it can do things like order ice cream and put on one of your favorite movies. As hardware for personal devices improves, it's likely that the personal AI will be able to run locally on devices, ensuring that users' data is protected from data collectors like Google and Facebook. This will also allow for even more advanced AI capabilities, as the personal AI will have access to more local resources and adapt more towards the person. In conclusion, AI technology is getting us closer to the reality of personal AI, which has tremendous promise. As we discussed, the gaming industry is working to improve non-playable characters' dialogue through the use of artificial intelligence. This is probably the most important indicator of future events, even if AI takes over most to even all those jobs. Keep an eye out for the elimination of hardware restrictions as well. In my opinion, 2024 and 2025 will be major years for AI, and we'll have the AI we desire not long after that. It's worth noting that AI is already being put to use in ways that humans couldn't have imagined to improve hardware design. Thank you for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on this. Also, please leave a like and subscribe.